Hey, what's up, guys? I got the phone propped a certain way. I get tired of that one angle that I always use because it makes me look darker than I really am. But anyway, I'm coming back with another video, and this one is going to be pretty interesting. It's going to tie in with cleaning or business as a whole. And I get asked this question often, and I kind of dance around it a lot of times because um, I don't know. It's just sometimes something uncomfortable about talking about it. But well, I have Amanda from Cali. She asked me about dealing with my hair and business. She actually told me, and I'm glad she was honest. She told me she really visited my YouTube channel more or less to see not only what positive messages and positive vibes I'm giving out, but to really see what hairstyle I'm rocking for the day. Wow, that hurts, Amanda. So you don't care about the message. I mean, you don't care about the business aspect. You just want to be motivated and see what my hair look like. That hurts. I'm joking. No, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. She pretty much want to know how I think it affect me in business, good or bad. Do I sometimes think that's the reason that I get accounts? You know, she just wanted to kind of know, wanted me to give a generalization of hair in business for males. You know, and just long hair, I guess. Period. You know, no matter who it is, she just want me to talk about hair and business in the same sentence. So that's what I'm gonna do. As far as it helping me get contracts, Amanda, I don't believe. Well, I don't know. Here's the thing. I think if I'm in a suburban market and I'm going for accounts more like in a suburban area, I think looks have something to do with it a little bit, but I think they more concentrate on the numbers, more concentrate on what you can do for them. Okay? And that's just me being honest. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe it is. Okay? Now, when I'm dealing with urban, or I'm in the urban or the city, I think it does go by the looks sometimes. Because, I mean, you can kind of tell based upon the way someone looks at you, the mannerism, gestures, different things like that. And sometimes, even on video, I get people to flirt with me in the email all the time, and they say, "Oh, when you make that face, you're flirting with the camera, you do certain things," and sometimes we do gestures that we just regularly do, and we don't know that we do, right? So it could be interpreted as a certain type of gesture, or a certain type of vibe a person could get from it, you know. So, but particularly my hair in business, like I said, I think it's half and half. I think if I'm in a suburban market, I think they more concentrate on not only just looks, but if they can trust you, if you can perform the job in question, you know, whatever it is, stripping and waxing, carpet cleaning, window cleaning, general cleaning, whatever it is that you're bidding on or you're submitting an estimate for. I think it's a lot of different factors when you're dealing in a suburban market, but urban. I mean, history show, you know, if they like you and you hot or you cute, depending on who it is you're dealing with, you know, if you're dealing with a guy, if you get a good vibe that you can perform the job and, you know, he like what you're talking about in terms of what you can offer to them, then you could get hired. You know, if you're dealing with like a black guy, if you're dealing with the female and me, you know, sometimes I can tell like, oh, you know, they kind of smile a lot and, you know, do certain things and, they, you know, they're looking down and batting their lashes and things like that at you. And so you can kind of tell. Hopefully you guys understand exactly what I'm saying. I don't think long hair hinders me from getting any accounts. In the beginning, I was very skeptical about it because I mean, long hair on males in business is like you hardly ever see that, right? I mean, you don't see it too much unless the guy that's in business is in the background somewhere, and you got some guy or you got someone that's clean cut, short cut hair that's out uh, in the limelight, so to speak, out doing the bidding for him, out getting contracts for him, out dealing with dealing with the market for him, and while he's in the back, just collecting checks or doing whatever it is he does. Um, but this day and age, I don't think people so much judge on that anymore. Now, I will say I think cornrows is perceived a certain way. Um, when I go into maybe a suburban setting, I don't think it's as much because I try to keep my hair as neat as possible. Uh, I'll be lying to you if I told you I like to do it every day. I don't. But I try to be as presentable as I possibly can when I'm out soliciting contracts. See, when you cold call, you know, no one knows who you are, how you look, nothing like that. When you're sending direct mail, no one knows how you look, any of that stuff. But then when you go out, when you get the call to do a bid or do an estimate, or to come out and do a walkthrough for bid or estimate, then that's a whole different ball game. So, all in all, I would answer that at 50-50. I think it has a lot to do. I don't solely think hair is the reason I get contracts, though. I think people respect me, people understand me. I'm believable in what I say. I don't go in and tell them I promise them the world if I don't feel that I can offer them or that I can fulfill that promise. So I don't. If I can't do something, I'm honest. I let them know we don't do that, or I can't do that, and I just be honest with them and let them know, because I don't want them to hire me and then I can't perform a task that they thought I could perform, right? And I suggest you guys don't do the same thing. If window cleaning isn't your thing, don't advertise that. Don't say, yeah, we clean windows too, and for 25% off, we can give you 25% off of window cleaning, and you don't like to do windows. Carpet cleaning, and you don't like to do carpet. If general cleaning is all you like to do, then stick to general cleaning. Okay, if you specialize in one area, then drive that area home. Master that area, and then you can branch out or learn other areas, but don't just come in the door saying you're doing something that you will be uncomfortable doing, or that's not a task you would like to perform. Okay? Because if you do it wrong and then this and that, then they fire you, then you're not going to like that either, right? So just be honest, folks, when you go in. But to hop back on this hair thing, whether it's a woman, I think a woman has an easier task with the hair thing because it's expected on a woman. Now, how she wear it and how she, style it, that could be an issue. I mean, if it's too flamboyant or it's too, over the top, it's too multicolored and, got a rainbow head and, that type of thing, it could be considered unprofessional. It may look neat on you and it may look nice. It may go with your skin complexion. It may all of that. But the perception is it's not professional, and you may not get hired because you have a lot of different colors in the hair, right? So that's that. I mean, with me, when I go out to solicit accounts or when I go out to meet people, even outside of the cleaning industry, because I do freelance modeling too, and I do public speaking, so perception for me is always a big thing. I always try to be well groomed. It doesn't always work for me in terms of the hair, right? But I try to be my best. I try to look my best. When I'm in an account like now, it's just a shirt, some jeans or cargo pants or something like that, and I'm just working. But when I'm soliciting, I always try to look decent and presentable when I'm out trying to get new accounts, or when I'm out just networking, or when I'm out for certain meetings for whatever reason. I always try to look my best. But the hair I do get complimented on, like often, not just in business, but outside of business, at the gas station, at the market, wherever, so I think that's a part of me that people, when they meet me, they look forward to seeing that, well, how is he going to wear his hair? Because that's, it's everybody got their thing, I guess that's my thing, because I get asked a lot of questions about that here on YouTube or in my email, but I just tend not to entertain it as much, But hopefully I answered the question without blabbering too much. So do I think long hair affect me in not getting accounts? No. If anything, I think it helps me a little bit, but I think it helped me in different ways. If I'm in, like I said, if I'm in an urban setting, I think, and I'm dealing with let's say a black female or African American female, I think sometimes they size you up. Oh, he's cute. He's this. He's that. I like his hair. We're gonna give you a call, and then they give you a call. But in more suburban setting, I don't think they solely say, oh, they might say, oh, he's hot, or whatever. But I don't think they ultimately dictate based upon the way you look. Because looks in the African American, from my own perspective, looks in the African American community means everything. You get judged by the way you look. And that's not just in African American. I'm just saying it seems like a bigger issue, right? Than any other groups and areas. And I do know looks, excuse me guys, looks have everything to do with business. If somebody tell you sex don't tie into business, they're a lie. I'm telling you, right? Because when you go, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but if it's something that you like about, let's say it's 5 lines at Kroger's or Myers or whatever the national chain in your area, the grocery market. It's 5 lanes open, right? It's a male, female, male, female, female, male, whatever the case is, right? You would much rather stand in the line of the person that you like, whether you like them physically or like her physically, or you like them because they give you good customer service, or you like them for other reasons, right? You will be willing to stand in a longer line just to see this particular person opposed to going to another person because you like this person. You like the way they deal with you when they check you out at customer service, right? They talk to you, they smile with you, they flirt with you, right? They look pretty to you, right? Or whatever the case is. So you tend, sex sells. That's a given. And even in business, I think sex has everything to do with business. Everything to do with business. At a negotiation, looks have something to do. Besides looks, personality, the way you carry yourself, how you articulate the words, just your whole persona. But looks is definitely a part of that, right? And that's just my personal belief. Okay? Like when people hire people, sometimes as a boss, and I could be putting a lot of employers out here on the pole to hang, but as a boss, a lot of times when you interview someone, that I'm not going to hire this person and here's why. I'm not going to hire that person and here's why. I'm going to hire this person. I'm going to hire that person, right? Like for an example, if I did an interview and I might have, let's say, 5 women to interview, right? Well, out of the 5, besides personalities, you have no other way to judge besides, their mindset, their personality based on the interview, and the way they look. Will they be a good representation of what your brand stands for, what your company stands for, right? Same thing with me. They have to judge me based upon what I say, what I feel that I can do as far as executing on service, and then they judge me by the way I look. They can't judge me on service because they haven't hired me yet, right? So, but when they hire me, then they'll see if I make good on what my promise was, or I make good on what I say I will execute on. that makes sense to you guys. So I didn't really want to make this video too long and drawn out, but I think the hair and the looks and all of that ties into what it was I'm talking about, especially in business. So does hair matter on males in the business world or cleaning industry? I would say yes and no. It just depends on what group of people you're dealing with. I'm Fabio Hart, the only person that could ever stop you from starting up your own dreams and making it to the top. Is you. Take care.